Losing your job unexpectedly may leave you confused, angry, and unsure of where to turn. If you've been let go from your job without sufficient notice or adequate compensation, that's wrongful termination. Wrongful termination, what you need to know. Losing a job is always upsetting, but it can be devastating when you find out your employer fired you unjustly and without offering a fair compensation package. What is wrongful termination? An employer can end your employment in one of two ways: for cause or without cause. An employee is wrongfully terminated when an employer fires the employee without proper cause or without notice, or fair payment in lieu of notice. If you were terminated without proper cause or without proper benefits by law, you're entitled to either notice or compensation. What are some factors that constitute wrongful termination in Ontario? Wrongful termination occurs when a dismissal violates the terms of an employment contract, or if the dismissal violates any provision under Canadian employment law. But what is most often disputed in wrongful dismissal cases is the amount of notice or pay in lieu of notice that an employee is entitled to. There are a wide range of factors that need to be considered when determining wrongful termination. Here are some questions to ask yourself after you've been terminated. Were you released based on race, religion, nationality, age, sexual orientation, or gender? Were you released after you filed a claim for discrimination or took part in an investigation against the company? Were handbook guidelines followed during the time of your employment? Were you released without being given notice or compensation in lieu of notice? If you answered yes to any of the above questions, you may have a wrongful termination case. If you believe you've been wrongfully terminated, it is important to hire a lawyer who specializes in wrongful termination law to protect your rights. But remember, the most important thing to do is not sign any company document given to you after dismissal. You need to understand your rights before you can sign anything. Cariati Law can help.